Hello, YouTubers and all those who happen to watch. You guys see me in front of the camera, that most likely means I'm going to be showing off some box art for Pepper 2. This is the ColecoVision port from the arcade, and it actually plays almost true to the arcade itself. The box right here includes a nice black interior, nice silver rim, shows the name Pepper 2, and nice blue red bordering letters that just sort of pop out at you a little bit. And it's simple but effective, I'd say. I actually do enjoy this box art a lot, and I really wanted to share it with you. It shows the arcade cabinet, which one day in the future, if I'm old and gray, I might try to own. But anywho, it's a very simple arcade board. It's not board, but an arcade cabinet itself. Has the movement stick right there, player 1, player 2 located right there. Shows some artwork on the side, which is, you know, that simplistic 80s isk style artwork. And on the back here, it shows 4 screens in the game, and of course it explains the rules, explains the reason why you're doing all that, pretty much filling up the board. And the cartridge itself is actually, again, is your typical ColecoVision cartridge. Now, I do not think I have the overlay for the controller in this box, because it's usually you're supposed to snug it in there when you're done with the cartridge, and you're supposed to put it somewhere. But if I remember correctly, this did not come with that overlay. No, it did not. But the next thing I want to actually show you guys is the manual for this beast. Now, again, I always get a huge kick out of looking at all these old school game manuals, because again, page 1 here, or page 2 rather than the pamphlet, is pretty much shows you how to hook up the console to your TV, just in case you haven't figured it out by the 3rd game you bought for the console. And it shows you that. It shows you a brief storyline of what the holy hell is going on in the game, which I'm not going to read it to you. I mean, you guys probably already have an assessment of it if you follow ColecoVision games. And it's just such a fun and simple to play game, and I just love how they actually give you a detailed description in this manual on how to exactly play it. I mean, I normally do not look at any manual for games. Call me primitive. But to me, it's always exciting to try to figure out what the hell you're doing in the game. However, I was misinterpreting some of the rules in the title, so I did look at the manual. I was like, alright, let's take a peek. And I just like the fact they actually they give you a little legend map where they show you exactly what everything is, what everything does, what it contributes to. And again, it shows you the controller, blah blah blah. It shows you the side buttons, which I remember mistaken. There's absolutely no use for it. They don't do anything other than confirm or start, even though I confirm and start is usually on the number pad or the keypad. And it has its 4 challenges, as typical most ColecoVision games. It shows you the mazes, how you navigate through the mazes, and again, it just shows you all this cool stuff. Again, it's mostly dialogue. I'll give you a quick flip through, back to front. Yeah, it has the good pepper and the bad pepper. As I'm mistaken, I believe that's their actual names, is Pepper. Good comma, bad pepper. So again, it just shows you basic instructions. And I mean, this isn't saying every single game doesn't do this at least in today's market, but manuals back in the day, even though they're really simplistic looking, they actually explain the games extremely well. I mean, yes, now like myself, most people do not look at the manuals at all anymore. So they put the tutorials, like brief tutorials at least, to show some of the basic controls within games such as like Gears of War or, you know, games of that nature. And they just sort of give you that run through the game and the first initial, the initiation in the game, and just push you on your way. And I just like the fact sometimes you can kind of kick back and read a manual, even though you probably know everything roughly about the game. It's always cool to look back and see if there's any artwork or, you know, any material within the book itself. But anyway, that is the box art for Pepper 2. And I gotta say, this is one of my favorite artworks for the ColecoVision boxes. I mean, I've seen a couple of them. I like this one so far. It's pretty much on the top. I mean, I do like the Donkey Kong one, but, you know, what can you do, right? Anywho, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys got any requests for any box art, like from any console whatsoever, just ask, and I'll see if I can try to find a game from any console and show you in the next video or something of that nature. So, take it easy, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, man.